Right, hello, welcome back. We continue very literally from where I left off because I just paused the game. So, for those of you randomly joining in, I think this is give or take episode 100, by the way. Is that 100 or 101? It's 100. Happy, happy episode 100. I can actually check it. Yeah, I think this is episode 100. So, yay. Okay, well, in that case, definitely have a progress update because I presume this might get slightly more views than the other episodes. So the aim is that we have a 2K by 2K map with 1500 towns and 5500 industries. It's first template, um, and we're basically trying to connect everything. So all the town related stuff is done, and I'm working on steel related things now. The map's pretty big. I am generally trying to work on this side. The towns are all done, but yeah. So if you're expecting a whole episode of me recapping, then maybe I should, but I won't. So what I'm trying to do at the moment is hook in these three ports from a metalworks up here, which is not being highlighted on the map, and then redistribute the engineering supplies. So I'm really just going to continue, and this particular station layout might not make an awful lot of sense, but it's more for the 4 platforms rather than anything else. I just do it this way anyway, because why not? Should probably backtrack the way I came, because that would be sensible. But no. I'm going to have so many problems with lack of space. So I started putting down. Shut up. More frequent signals. So it has them. And the problem is that the queues into these steel mills are epic, and I'm very bad at setting up sensible junctions. Not sure there are better ways of doing this, and blah, 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 blah. I should check where I'm going, because sooner or later I'm going to bump into a unbridgeable spot. Where am I? Keep going. I know, I know, I know. If I know, I know, I know, then this doesn't need to be here. That's why we're going to have issues with space, because now that finds all the busy air. Okay, so tunnels are actually signaled. It said TIL the other day. So if I do that, almost. Don't do that. Right. You okay? You're not okay. You're vaguely okay. Right. So what I want is a depot here, just one here. I'm not going to have to end with this. So viewport, pin, map. And there's a distinct like a everything here, including signals. Even if it's not going anywhere. You, nope. Oh, you make 2000. We're not even bothering with chemicals. I think we can make a deal here. 1, is that goods 10? But that's losing money. Now, it's genuinely fine. Delete all. Start from here, go there, and transfer. But then equivalently, going to run a few trains here that are initially going to lose money, and I'm not even sure we have chemicals. So just new. I don't think we need a Taurus, but anyway. Chemicals, sort by cargo capacity. Don't know why we have flat car being able to take chemicals, but not sure it's an overall good deal. You know what? More than an experiment. I can't do that. Okay, I'll fuck you then. Can I just do this? Oh yeah. So you have a total cargo of 1.8 million. And you have total cargo 1.9 million and you're running faster. Well, still 108 and it's running faster. So new group. Kim's and Kim's 10. I'm not going. Okay. You come here. I'm not going to bother with this just yet. You. That was a stupid idea. Because now I have to do this. So I'm just going to run to not the least because there are not going to be any for the time being. And then have a rather large station here. Where we take what is ours. So goods. Funny, I do have this. Shadow is fine. Losing money, great. And you're large, even more great. You come from here, go there, transfer, and goods. One of these. Come here, go there. Just do that. And then I want the same here. I don't care about this. So you do that. You do 1.7, 171, 126, 252. So this is going to be a slightly bigger one. These pictures are so bad. Also, this should be high speed. Can I do this? Some such. So then do the same idea, but do it here. East, delete. Take 5. Go. Take one of those. So we have lots of chemicals. 2.4. I said takes a million odd, so I could put an airport here or something. Which would mean this needs to go all underground, including the maglev. And including the road. I'm not even sure I can stick an airport here. Yeah, I can. Good. Nice. Engineering. Transfer to transfer. We don't need that many. And then you come here. Go. You guys aren't being timetabled. Which also means you're not being timetabled. You are being timetabled. And we can still do stuff about the food and the sand. So there's a glasswork here. Food's easy. Mm. Do that. Then fish. 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 Other fish. Go there. Then try to timetable them. These 2, 3 actually do a lot more. There's food. And I'm thinking this should also go into 3, 4, in which case I probably want more of them. My music stopped. Or it's going so quiet I can't hear it. Gone quiet, just in a way. So there's going to be some food. 7, so they distribute stuff. That's going to crazy mode because she thinks that there's a bag being opened for her. So I don't think food's going to make an awful lot of difference. And so I'm just going to use these medium ones. I said clone the bloody thing. Get off. Okay, so we now have what's actually happening. So you're going, and I expect you're going. So now we suddenly have a lot of everything. I haven't even hooked in the sandbanks, and I think we should. But if I am going to do sandbanks, we have need for more chemical drains, although there's actually one here. Nope, you're bringing goods. Interesting, it's losing money. And I wanted to deal with things. So on me viewport, and give me a airport, small commuter airport. I'm going to prioritize places that actually generate away reasonable amounts. There's totally no point. No, I don't fucking want landscaping. On 80 do something like that. So I'm gonna pin this and get rid of half of the crap. 225 could do this. Can I do this? 315, yeah. Might get a bit busy. Okay, I think for starters, that may be okay. 90, I'm not going to bother with that. It's shit. I mean, it's not much of it is being taken anyway. Start with that, because I want to use it in other places too. Also, I now have to probably start building out a lot more services because, yeah, that's why. You're concurring, you're concurring. Trains. Not the idea of the century, mind you. So I want another steel train. Definitely want another goods train. Kansas is still losing money. Why are you losing so much money? You get your chemicals. how's that 4? And I'm tempted to mark this down to 5, except I don't have a template for that. Kim's 5. So below view, get here. New, BR. So I'm trying to sort out music loudness as usual. You start using that, the name M5. What are we doing for money? Bullshit. Okay, so I definitely want to bump short occupancy 5, 5. Goods I don't immediately care about. Have you guys been bumped? No, 044. Okay, you'll get bumped now. All serviced. Because I think then there should be an awful lot of iron here. Oh, because these guys haven't gotten it down yet. Fine. Fine is questionable considering the epic amount of call here. But 44. There's a lot more to do around here because you have all these things. So food's being sorted. Chemicals. It's fine. I'm a little more curious about this, but no. No. It's okay. 25. So I don't so much mind the epic amount of engineering samples, supplies, whatever. You? Are making some form of money. I'm unimpressed apart from these being constantly late. That's heading doing that. That's all heading doing direction. Okay, what's going on here? There's a very distinct lack of iron being taken. You're stuck. Well, that sucks. Hmm. Where are you going? Right. Okay. You clay 3, clay 5. You're all over clay. Sigh. Hubs. Go away. Never figured out what this was, but it's just going to be a good day. 2, 5, good this way. Okay, I was more curious about this. Interesting that this can only display one particular type of um, good cargo, I guess. Also, this is not a good setup. Because if something wants to turn back this way, they can't without being stuck here. That goes off. Okay, this comes here too. I thought it was going to come this way. What's going on here? Still too much. But I think that's going to eventually get better. Steel wise, could do with yet another one. Nice problem to have. Goods wise, loads of it. Technically, we don't need to take all of it, but I think everyone's basically going. So, I mean, I could consider bringing stuff here, but I think this is basically another part of the map anyway. So what my plan is, we clear up all this outstanding mass, which is logically going to mean me staring at it for the rest of the episode, so possibly not that exciting for you. Okay, still 1,300 tons. Cool. I think that's iron. Okay, why don't we check? So this has pretty much nothing. Where's the queue here? I'm an idiot. Basically, I don't know why there is no airport here. Cold chain should not queue up here. In which case, logically, this whole thing should not exist. Why do we have this? Bit better. That's coming here. Oh, look, we need another steel chain. What is this doing? 5k. I have short of 2 minutes. Way too much goods. I'm curious, have we started making money on those chemicals yet? Yes. Oh, goodies. Alright, I'm happy with this setup here. So, the one thing is that because this coal mine's now being put into... How many stuff here? 6. Need to keep half an eye on this. I'm not going to start doing new things now because like 1 minute left. How are we using this? Slowly decreasing. Play flat. Slowly decrease, play flat. I'm thinking though, on the one hand, time's up. The other hand, goodbye, shared orders. I should just do more of the goods takeaway stuff. Do I care about this food shit? I know time's up. Right, that should deal with the goods issue. Righty-ho. Save game. And yeah, thanks for watching, as always. I hope that was fun, 100th episode. And see you for another 100 episodes. Bye bye.